Now, your Storm Alert Team Forecast from meteorologist Brittany Foster.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. We have a very busy day on the way today, at least in the world of weather. So let's talk right away, first off, about that wind. A high wind warning will be going into effect at 9 o'clock today and will remain in effect until 9 p.m. for the entire state of Nebraska. So wind is our biggest concern right now. It's also already pretty breezy out there for some of us. Wind gusts close to 30 miles per hour, even 35 in some spots. So not as busy and as crazy rather than what we're expecting later today. Add 30 more miles per hour on that, and that's what's in the forecast. So consider what we're dealing with right now really not that bad, because by 12 o'clock wind speeds will really start to pick up. So we head towards 3 o'clock. Some of us already gusting to 50 miles per hour, even close to 60. Right around the time you're heading home for that evening commute, though, that unfortunately is when we'll see the highest wind gusts. So biggest concern right now is that evening commute time, 65 miles per hour, maybe even some of you close to 70. 74 is hurricane, at least category 1 hurricane force winds. So very windy weather on the way for today. Again, the biggest concern, we are expecting those wind speeds to gradually calm down a little bit late this evening, but even then, 35, 40 miles per hour wind gusts around that time. So strong wind gusts today bring in or secure any outdoor decorations. Yes, we likely will see some power outages out there. Tree damage also pretty high up there on the list of things that will likely happen today. We do have a major concern for high profile vehicles all day, but again, that evening commute time is right when we're expecting the strongest of those wind gusts. So please, if you can avoid traveling during that time, that is the time to avoid. By 4, 6, 7 o'clock, I'd say, peak time for those wind gusts. And on top of the wind, we also are tracking some thunderstorm potential. Anytime this afternoon, some scattered thunderstorms will develop to start off the event. But as we get towards the evening, that's when we could see a line of very strong thunderstorms developing. Looks like they'll start to develop right around the Lincoln area. Behind it, though, yes, that is some snow. That'll remain up to the north of Nebraska all throughout the day today. So not impacting southeast Nebraska, but really that chance for some thunderstorms. Best chance for the strongest of those storms really on the Iowa side. Look at this nice line that potentially could form. It's an if this will form type of event. Yes, we could see some thunderstorms. It's all if we see that defined line forming. And that's why when it forms a little bit more further off to the east, that's why that severe weather, really slight to moderate risk, is really on the Iowa side, because that's where we're expecting that line to really form. But it does include a little bit of Omaha, depending on when it forms, if it's further to the west and or the east. So could see some strong storms in the area. On top of it, we're not done yet, because once that system moves through, it's going to drop our moisture right in southeast Nebraska. We're talking dew point temperatures down to the 20s, maybe the teens. So with that said, very dry air, and that's why we now have a red flag warning in effect starting at noon to 9 o'clock. Any fires that do start will be very hard to put out, so please avoid any sort of open flames today, parking your car over any grassy surfaces. That is a major concern that we have today as well. Luckily, I know that was a lot. We have calm conditions right now. It's pretty nice even. Temperatures in the 50s out there, so a mild morning. Later today, we have the 70s. Unfortunately, can't really enjoy them due to all of the crazy weather we have going on with the wind, in terms of also the rain on the way for today. But much calmer weather starts to arrive tonight. Clouds start to decrease. Temperatures, unfortunately, drop, though. Goodbye to those 70s we had. We're back to the mid to upper 40s the rest of the week, and by Saturday, maybe even seeing highs in the 30s. And Katrina, I want to point it out for you. Look off in the distance. Next Friday, that's Christmas Eve. She's clapping. You can't see her.
She doesn't have snow in the forecast.
Yeah, I know. But I was hoping to kind of just forget about that.
At least it'll be cold, so the weather outside will be crummy at least, right?
There you go.
All right, thank you,
I'll
Brittany.
take it.
Thank you, Brittany.